Traveling from NAIA Airport Terminal 3 in Manila? Don't worry, I got you. Welcome to Commuter Philippines. I'm your host, This Right Guy. Let's explore NAIA 3 bus routes, schedule, and how to commute by bus and jeep from Manila Airport, NAIA Terminal 3 to other parts of Manila, Cavite, Pampanga, and Baguio City. You can check the other commute routes at the later part of this video. Here's the map of the routes from NAIA 3. PITX, Victory Liner Pasay, and MRT3 are the closest. Other Metro Manila routes include Robinsons Manila, Araneta Cubao, and Alabang. Provincial routes include District Imus Cavite, Robinsons Santa Rosa Laguna, Clark Airport via Dau and SM Clark, and lastly, Baguio City. There are 3 bus companies outside the arrival area. Ube Express has routes to PITX, Cubao, Robinsons Manila, Victory Liner Pasay, Alabang, District Imus, and Santa Rosa Laguna. Transport Airport Loop has route to MRT Taft, while Genesis has bus to Baguio City and Clark Airport. Meanwhile, Pangasinan Solid North, although it doesn't have a terminal in NAIA 3, has buses from Baguio City which passes NAIA 3 and ferries passengers to PITX to travel going to Baguio City. Ube Express is a premium point-to-point bus service in NAIA. As the name suggests, being point-to-point means it will not pick up or drop off passengers anywhere except the destination. There's a regular schedule. However, the schedules may be affected by traffic situations of returning buses. Fares range from 150 to 300 pesos. The schedule of Ube Express to PITX is from 4:45 a.m. to 8 p.m. and the fare is 150. The bus also has loop service transfers from NAIA 1 or 2 going to Terminal 3 for 50 pesos, where passengers can go to their destination. Ube Express bus schedule from NAIA 3 to Victory Liner Pasay Terminal is from 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. and the fare is 150 pesos. From Victory Liner Pasay, you may ride the buses going to Baguio City, Olongapo, Iba, and Santa Cruz, Zambales, Tuguegarao, Dagupan, and Lingayen, Pangasinan. The northbound route of Ube Express to Araneta Busport in Cubao is from 5:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m., departing every 1 to 2 hours, and the fare is 200. The Ube Express heading to Robinsons Place, Manila only has 4 schedules, including 5:45 a.m., 9 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 4:30 p.m., and the fare is 150 pesos. Ube Express South Park Terminal in Alabang has now been moved to Vista Terminal Exchange with minimal schedule from 5:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and the fare is 200 pesos. Southbound passengers heading to District Imus, Cavite, and Santa Rosa Laguna may also ride the Ube Express with schedule from 3:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. going to Imus and up to 8:30 p.m. going to Santa Rosa. The fares are 200 and 300 pesos respectively. Transport has an airport loop bus from NAIA 3 to MRT Taft with schedule from 6 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. The fare is 40 pesos. This is not point-to-point, so passengers may alight in Baclaran, Heritage, or MRT 3 or the Metro Rail Transit Line 3. You can watch my video from Genesis Terminal to NAIA 3 here. The bus follows the same route as the Nichols Jeepney and Modern Jeepney, except that the jeepneys do not enter the airport, but you can walk to the Resorts World via Runway Manila. MRT 3 runs from Taft Avenue Station to North Avenue Station along EDSA. Meanwhile, LRT 1 or the Light Rail Transit Line 1 EDSA Station connects with MRT 3 Taft Station with southbound direction to PITX and Dr. Santos Station and a northbound direction to Fernando Poe Jr. Station, formerly known as Roosevelt Station. MRT 3 also connects with EDSA Carousel Bus with southbound direction to PITX and northbound direction to Monumento. The MRT and EDSA Carousel Bus has common stations from Taft to North Avenue except for Bonnie, Shaw, and Cubao stations. You can watch my MRT3 video here. Genesis Bus has regular bus routes going to Clark Airport via Dau and SM Clark. The bus schedule is from 12 midnight to 10:30 p.m., departing every 1 to 2 hours. The fare is 450 for Clark Airport and 430 to Dau or SM Clark in Angeles City. Alternatively, Genesis also has point-to-point bus in Trinoma to Clark Airport. You may watch my Trinoma video here. Previously, there were no Genesis buses to Baguio in NAIA 3. However, Genesis launched last November 2024 their Relux buses from Pasay Terminal to past NAIA 3 and pick up passengers going to Baguio City. The schedule is from 4:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and the fare is 740 pesos. Alternatively, you may ride the HM Transport Airport Loop Bus or Jeep to Genesis Pasay Terminal and ride the Joy Bus from Pasay Terminal. You can check my Genesis Pasay Terminal video here. Pangasinan Solid North Bus from Baguio City passes along NAIA 3 and can ferry passengers to their PITX terminal to go to Baguio City. For those traveling on a budget and want to save on cost, you may cross Runway Manila from NAIA 3 to Belmont Hotel. The Nichols Baclaran MRT3 Jeep route operates 24 hours, while the modern Jeep routes to PITX and NAIA 3 operates from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. If you will be riding the traditional Jeep, turn left in McDonald's, then turn right along Andrews Avenue, and walk a few meters to see the Jeep terminal. If you will be riding the modern Jeep, wait in front of Belmont Hotel across Marriott and wait for the modern Jeep there. There are 3 ways to commute from NAIA 3 to PITX. The easiest is by riding the Ube Express to NAIA and the fare is 150 pesos. You may also cross Runway Manila and ride the modern Jeep to PITX. The last option is by riding the Nichols Jeep to Heritage Hotel and then ride the EDSA Carousel from Rojas Boulevard Station to PITX. If coming from PITX, ride the Ube Express to NAIA 3. You may also ride the Nichols Modern Jeep to Belmont Hotel and then cross Runway Manila to enter the airport. There are no direct routes to commute from NAIA 3 to SM Mall of Asia. You may book a Grab ride from NAIA 3 to SM Mall of Asia and the fare may range from 150 to 250 pesos depending on the time of day. That's around $3 to $5 if converted. Alternatively, you may ride the HM Transport Airport Loop Bus to Heritage Hotel and then ride the EDSA Carousel or Jeep to SM Mall of Asia. The fare is 40 pesos for the airport loop, 13 for the Jeep, or 15 for the bus, or around $1 only. There are no direct bus or Jeep route from NAIA 3 to BGC or Ayala Makati. The Ube Express bus to One Ayala Terminal has already been suspended. You may ride the Grab and the fare may range from 200 to 400 pesos or $4 to $8 depending on the time of day. Alternatively, if you want to commute, first ride the HM Transport to MRT3, then ride the train from Taft to Ayala Station, and then BGC bus. The fare is 40 pesos for the airport loop, 13 for the train, and 15 for the bus, or around 68 pesos, roughly around $1.20. This is not advisable if you are carrying luggages. There are limited buses departing from NAIA 3 to Alabang. You may ride the Ube Express departing at 5:30 a.m., 9 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m., and the fare is 200 pesos. Alternatively, you may ride the Ube Express bus to PITX and then ride the bus to Alabang in PITX via Alabang Zapote Road. Note that the traffic situation is heavy along Alabang Zapote Road during rush hour. Your last option is to ride the HM Transport to MRT3 and then ride the Alabang Jeep via Expressway. This is the fastest route. However, it is not advisable if you are carrying luggages. The UB Express bus to Robinson's Galleria Ortigas has been suspended. You may ride the airport loop bus to MRT3, then transfer to MRT3 from Taft Station to Ortigas Station. You may also ride the EDSA Carousel from Taft to Ortigas Station. Ortigas Station is in front of SM Mega Mall. If you're heading to Robinson's Galleria, you would need to walk 5 to 10 minutes along the sidewalk. If you want to ride Grab, the fare is around 400 to 600 pesos depending on the time of day. To commute from NAIA 3 to Clark Airport, you may ride the Genesis bus and the fare is 450 pesos. Alternatively, if you are a budget traveler, you may ride the HM Transport or Nichols Jeep to MRT 3 and walk towards 5-star Pasay Terminal and ride the bus to the U. From the U, you may catch the Victory Liner bus to Clark Airport. The fare is as follows: 40 for the airport loop, 200 for the bus to the U, and 80 for the U to Clark, or 320 pesos, roughly around $6. To commute from NAIA 3 to Olongapo, ride the Genesis bus to the U bus terminal and catch the Victory Liner to Olongapo via PITX. You may also ride the Iba or Santa Cruz bus if you're heading to Subic. Alternatively, you may ride the UB Express from NAIA 3 to Victory Liner Pasay and then ride the bus to Olongapo, Iba, or Santa Cruz, Zambales. To commute from NAIA 3 to Tagaytay, ride the UB Express bus to District Imus, and from District Imus, transfer to buses with signboard Tagaytay, Alfonso, Mendez, Amadeo, Nasugbu, Balayan, or Calatagan, and alight in Tagaytay. You may also ride the UB Express to PITX and then transfer to buses headed to Tagaytay in PITX. Got some questions? Leave some comment and I will try to answer as much as I can. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you on the next video.